Hello and welcome back to the Shadow Hearts Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we came to Zahazong village, realised that it was overrun with human-eating cannibals and feeling cat monsters and zombies and the like. We met up with our friend Zuzen, and we have now defeated the last Felinus, and we are now going to go desecrate a shrine. First things first, though, is that we're actually going to make a quick going to the graveyard, because there's a couple of things I want to do. I want to get rid of the malice, and I also wish to acquire a new form, seeing as we've got the wind up. I don't think there's any harm in us doing this here. From the seal of the grave, a soul glows with nearer light, as if the soul of a new creature was born. Fight the fusion monster. Let's go. As you can see, it's a bird. Undeniable, because we have got 30 of the wind, so I see there's going to be no issue here. I actually don't think we're going to need to transform in order to deal with this. Falcon speeds him up a bit. We've previously seen that on some other ones, but I do not think we're going to need a fusion, just because Yuri's pretty goddamn strong anyway. Okay, might need it just to make sure that we hit. Might not be a bad idea, actually. What are we going to see now? 26. Oof, not fun. Maybe I'll fuse on the next turn if we do not see him off. But okay. Feels pretty good. We can still take one more hit, so I'm going to go ahead and try and deal with him now. These misses aren't good though. Okay, yeah, I'm going to fuse. Maybe I've probably done myself a dirty here, guys. I've definitely done myself a dirty. Let's give ourselves a tear relief, as we get a perfect. That's what we like to see. It's going to heal us up 90. I like the idea of the Harmonixer Yuri fighting these animals in his human self, or these demon fusions, as we get a strike. Very nice. Another wind shear. We should be able to deal with this fairly easily. Has this got to be it? Surely this is the one. It is. We got a new fusion job, the Soul of Tornado. I believe we can equip 4 fusion monsters anyway. Feeling of jealousy bores within you. You receive the Soul of a Tornado. I will take that. Let's go ahead and equip that soul right now. Yes, we can do 3. So let's take Tornado with us. And then what we need to now do is we need to get rid of some malice. We're going to use another tear relief. So let's go ahead and deal with that. Mwahaha. You wish to quiet the malice? Yes. Yes, I do. Just a wolf here. Actually, let's go ahead and use our new fusion. As we turn into a huge falcon thing with the creepy eye. Fusion. This fusion definitely seems like one that would be able to counter-attack. Yeah, we've not had that. Seven's not going to do much to us. It must be said. As there we go. One of the cute, cooler fusions back as well, I would agree. As we get all of our sanity point back. We don't get any soul energy, unfortunately. But what we will do is get an item. What are we going to get? You received a mana leaf. How incredibly boring. Right. So, we have dealt with this. We got ourselves a new form. So I believe our only way forward is to go and desecrate a shrine. That's what we're here to do today in this episode. We're going to try and face against Yamaraja. As we see, the way to the sign is open, so let's do a code. Do you dare violate the shrine? Of course I fucking do. Be careful, Yuri. Be careful, Yuri. I need to make sure I do the voices. Yamaraja is the Lord of Hell. He's quite different from those cat people from before, beyond God. Piece of cake. Now let's blow this joint. This is probably going to be fairly difficult. As we see this monstrosity in front of us. Love those PS2 graphics. Come on. Let's do this. So, we're actually going to go ahead and fuse right away. I am going to go for Raging Tiger. I'm not going to bring up Tornado here. Mainly using Raging Tiger because I believe physical attacks is what I am going to be sticking on. He's also got a nice little heal. Chi Shield and Moon Howl are good for that, but let's just go ahead and do some attacks first. Thought I was going to get a nice on that last one, but we get a nice on this one. Okay. This is going to hurt. Maybe the tiger's not the best idea. Yamaraja is going to be healed. Basically, Alice is just going to be a healing. She is just going to be curing everyone as best as she can do. So let's do this. 130 onto Suzanne, who's going to use his Ogre Flame Dance. So we get up. There we go. 47. It's a fairly good amount of attack. We're going to do more physical attacks here. Now, that means that large whirlpool, the status bump means that our rings are actually lessened, which we can heal fairly easily. We can deal with, but Alice needs to heal herself. But we did actually pick up some items that should heal our little problem here. So let's make sure they're not really too difficult to deal with on Yuri. Probably a little bit more difficult on Suzanne, so it's not a bad idea just to heal his Judgment Ring up. I can definitely do this one still, because I'm a bit more used to his things. As we're doing a fair amount of damage, we're doing 40 each time. This will hurt though, and we're probably going to need to heal Yuri first. For 3 turns, the size of the thing has been edged. That's fine, let's heal Yuri up. I am still very thin. The only difficulty we have is that Alice is not really set up for large boss fights. She loses sanity points and she will risk going berserk at some point, but we're not going to worry about that right now, as we're doing decent damage, it must be said. Let's do a Ogre Flame Dance. Bollocks. We're just gonna do. Said I'm annoyed that I was able to hit it with the smaller ones, but this time it's that. As we get a nice strike, that is what we like to see. Alice definitely needs to heal Suzanne here. As we should try and aim to do our second Ogre Flame Dance. I'm going to play it safe. Boom. 47, and that should be this guy done. as we get 180 XP, a whole bunch of cats, and we get ourselves a star brooch. And obviously we get some water energy, if you hadn't picked up on the fact that I was definitely a water enemy. Phew, that takes care of him. I'm impressed, kid. You've got a good stuff for a youngster. Thanks to you, girl, I guess my work is pretty much done now. But wait, something's been bothering me. Just who is this person that's supposed to be controlling Yamaraja? He probably thought if the Black Tortoise was here, it would stand in the way of his evil plans. So he used to cut people to steal the Black Tortoise seal. Actually, just a small votive picture. It's quite sad. He took advantage not only of the villagers, but of the local sleeping spirits. Is he a man named Roger Bacon? Ooh, shit. Roger Bacon? He's the warlock that tried to carry me off that train. You don't know Roger Bacon? Is he that famous? If it Monster Bacon has appeared, then probably there can be no doubt. Roger Bacon is a real life person, by the way. You can look him up. I was captured by the Japanese in Changchun and was being escorted to Fengshan on a special train. Bacon showed up on the train, killed the Japanese soldiers, and tried to abduct me. But of course, I came in gallantly and picked him off like the helpless rabbit. It's not exactly true. You did get your ass handed to you. Picked off who? Roger Bacon. Ha ha ha, Roger Bacon? You actually think you killed him? Sorry, young man, but that's impossible. He's not likely to succumb to you, no matter how hard you may fight. Well, thanks a lot, Suzanne. Now, don't get all hot under the collar. I know you're a strong kid anyway. Here's what I think. It wasn't Roger Bacon who used the local spirits, but I don't doubt he is involved somehow. Somebody else behind the scenes? I wonder if this may have to do with the army trying to take me to Japan, but the waves coming off this shrine seem to be more deeply rooted, purer kind of malice. It's filled with hatred and lust, and vengeance. You're really quite a girl, aren't you? I'm a profession. People with powers of perception like yours are called demon eyes. Of course, in this country, anyone who has powers that others don't understand will be tagged a demon. But your powers seem to be special. You can see things others can't see and hear what others can't hear. Best not flaunt those powers. You'll soon be the target of those who would use you and then kill you. It's pretty good advice from Suzanne, to be fair. Hey, old man, keep your ominous fortune-telling to yourself. You too, kid. The art of fusion is a forbidden art lost in ancient Japan. It's a double-edged sword. A forbidden art from the age of gods? What are you talking about? If your heart becomes enclosed in darkness, your powers run wild, you'll be a danger to everyone. Give me a break. I can cover my own ass, thank you. I suppose your father taught you how? Forget it, but I want you to know that the furor you've just been through is most likely only the beginning. Now then, let's be going. I expect we can open the gate now. There we go. But first things first is we need to stay and we receive a shell bracelet. I'm going to go ahead and equip that onto... What exactly does a shell bracelet do? Renders poison ineffectual. To be honest, that's probably most thing. We're going to give the star brooch to Yuri anyway, because, you know what, it is a good little thing that we can equip. And let's give the shell bracelet to Alice. She feels like more in danger of being succumbing to poison attacks than anyone. But, as you can see, it's actually the village here has cleared up a fair amount. In a very nice way, it must be said. Compared to what it is, we need to try and find ourselves the peddler before we go. Speak to him, because he has a guild card for us. The village is more peaceful now. You defeated the monsters and broke the seal? Is that so? It's good to hear. Now it's possible to leave the village. Allow me to show you my gratitude. This might come in handy in the future. Please take it. Received a guild card. Of course, it is very, very handy. As we can probably see now, we can escape. It sure is dead around here. This is terrible for business. Well, I'm off. Hope to see you again sometime. Yes, so long. I'm probably breaking so many probably being a little bit racist here. I'm sorry if it comes across that. I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, it's meant from a good place. I'm just trying to give characters different names and voices that suit them. Anyway, he does great work, you know. But who would want to be touched by him? Me. Anyway, isn't he a nice man? I'm sure he is perfectly safe for you, Missy. Outdated homophobia, guys. You hate to see it. Well, so long, kid. So long, Missy. I need to return to my employer, so we go our separate ways here. Well then, see ya. We'll probably never meet you again, but we hope your business doesn't fail, Pops. I have a feeling he's not going to be the last time we see Zuzan. Thanks for all your help. Take care of yourself. Oh, by the way, one last thing I should tell you. You two meeting up then me, and the events in this village, somehow I can't help feeling like all of this is connected by a single thread that somebody has spun. And if it is, it means we'll be meeting again somewhere. Well, until then, take care. I like Zuzan. And of course, it will not be the last time we see him. Also, this music slaps. What a strange fellow he is. He seems to know so much about everything, too. Shoot. If only you were more generous about teaching me his secrets, the jerk. Well, if we're going to be seeing him again, we can ask him then. That's true. A single thread spun by somebody, huh? Now, that's interesting. Let's pull that string for all it's worth. As I believe this is a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow where we go to Feng Twain. I'll see you guys then. Peace.